All set? All right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Trumbull Veterans First Responder Meeting for December 16, 2021 via Zoom. At this time, I'd like to ask our clerk, Marissa, to read the roll call.
Okay. Steve Lemoyne.
Here.
Dawn Contafio.
Here.
Mike
Good.
Lombardo.
Here.
Dan Sacco.
Here.
Mary Beth Thornton.
Here.
Ray Baldwin.
Here.
Looks like we're missing Bruce Silverstone.
Yes, I know he was away, and Preston Merritt, I'm not sure what his situation is, but he, all right, anyway, we declare a quorum. Okay, next item on the agenda is a pledge of allegiance. Would you join me, please? I pledge allegiance to the flag
and to
of
the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda is the approval of the November 18th, 2021 meeting minutes. Do we have a motion?
So moved, Dawn Contafio.
we have a
Second, Mary Beth Thornton.
Any discussion about those minutes? All right, hearing none, we'll go to a vote. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? No opposition. Any abstentions? No abstentions. Okay, the next item on the agenda is public comment. Is there anybody from the public, Bill, that is indicating they'd like to be heard?
There's nobody in attendance.
Okay, then we'll close public comment at this time and move to the next item on the agenda, which is the website and donation system presentation. Dan Sacco, I believe, is going to give us a very short update on what's going on with that. Dan?
Okay, we had a meeting this afternoon with Zoraida and George Wiles and team, and they went through the updates that they did. First of all, we say thank you, George, and thank you to Zoraida for all the excellent work and stuff you did. It was tremendous progress, and almost all the things we wanted to have done were taken care of. So we thank you on behalf of the committee. And so what I would urge everybody on the call now, Ray, is just to go on the site, begin to play with it and see if there's anything we missed. And as we go forward, before we do a general, just push it out to the public, everybody should take a chance to play at it, make sure it works. It looks like the donations are all set up, things are in place, and we begin to actually make pledges, buy plaques, and do all the things we want to do. So I'd ask everybody in the phone to play with it, and then when we do a demo for the whole team, we'll go from there.
Yeah, there's, I think you mentioned to me there were 4 outstanding items that we need to do that are beyond the purview of Wiles Associates to do it. I want to thank George and Zoraida for the great work they've done helping us with this website. We've come a tremendous way with their assistance. I want to thank them, but they've reached a point here with regard to the donations, as I understand it, that we have to work out our own. Is that correct, Ken?
Yeah, just a couple of minor tweaks which require a programming thing that's beyond Zoraida's capability because she's never done this before. But we can actually start taking donations tonight if anybody want to do donations. We can actually do that. We just can't put specific amounts in there.
Okay. All right. We'll work through that. Does any committee members, I know, Steve, you were had some questions about donations and so forth. Is there anything you'd like to see adjusted?
No, Dan and I have been talking quite a bit, and I'm sure he is taking care of any concerns that I've had.
Wonderful. Any other committee members having any particular issues they'd like to share with Dan? All right. Dan, thanks for taking the lead on that. And again, Zoraida and Sajada, thank you very much for your good work on this. Appreciate it. There's no motion to vote on, so we'll move to the next item, which is the state and federal funding update. Rena Bacalar had to attend a family funeral. She was not able to attend. I think some of you may have read in the paper about the first wave of bonding that was signed by the governor in a while, and included a couple of other projects, not ours, but we've had conversations with Senator Moore And she has told us that we will be in the next wave of bonding issues whenever the governor calls a meeting, which could be anytime within the next 3 or 4 months. So we're going to have to be a little patient with that. With respect to our federal delegation, Rena has scheduled a meeting with her and I with the representatives from Senator Murphy, Senator Blumenthal, and Jim Himes' offices to, again, present our project to them and get an update on what exactly we have to do to move it forward. And we will certainly give you an update on that at our next meeting. The next item on the agenda is, by the way, does anybody have any questions or comments about that, about the state and federal funding? Okay. All right, the next item on the agenda is discussion and vote on some invoices from Wiles Associates. George, I'm going to let you go ahead.
Can I speak first, Dan?
Yeah,
Martin?
go ahead, Dan. Go ahead.
Just want to make sure you guys all understand this is a steep grant project monitored by the state. They have specific rules to follow. And right now, we are not following the rules.
Okay. What do we need to do?
We need to approve in advance by committee to spend money, to obligate money. So right now, what we're doing is you're potentially going to authorize the $7,500 worth of change orders for the demolition, et cetera, and then pay the bill in the same meeting. And then also authorize an invoice for $1,400. None of this was talked about in advance. These guys, it's a steep grant. These guys are going to monitor this stuff. So we've got to be careful how this stuff presents. That's all I'm going to say. We can't spend money unless the committee, or obligate money unless the committee votes for it in advance.
Okay, so what should we do this evening, given the invoices are here? What would you recommend?
I would recommend you folks authorize the George Wiles $7,500 invoice or change order request for his additional services for the demolition, et cetera, for the Veterans Center. Table the invoices going forward. And then in the next meeting, you have to authorize, hey, we need asbestos and lead abatement done. Have the committee authorize up to $1,500 for it to be done. And then George can then present his invoice next time.
Okay.
All right. So we got to make sure we're clear on the timing, because these guys, it's a steep grant. These guys scrutinize everything. I'm still waiting to hear to close out another project, and it's been a year already, and they're waiting and looking.
Okay, Dan.
Yeah,
I really appreciate that.
We got audited on this before. I didn't know there was a change order. I thought we did a small change order for Conte Brothers, but I didn't know we're adding more to that, to a PO for an invoice for George for a change order. I don't know how that's, that goes into the file. They're going to ask a question. And
all right. So we'll follow Dan in your lead on this. And so we'll make a motion for the committee to authorize demolition construction change order in the amount of a maximum of $7,500. Is that the way you want it? That's the way it should be?
Yeah, but Ray, can we get that before even comes like this meeting? Like,
It was sent out. These invoices were made part of the packet, so everybody had them ahead of time.
I didn't get it.
I didn't get it. No, I've not got it.
I had to pull this off the web today.
Okay, they were, Marissa, did you send it to, did you make it part of the agenda?
Yes, I did. And I emailed the revised agenda with all the invoices to everybody.
Okay, so the committee members have it.
Yes.
Okay. All
The
right.
finance and purchasing has to get it to ahead of time. Not, Dan just told me about it today. I have no idea. Again, we'll, I guess if it's approval, add it to George's or whoever the invoice or change order is going to, but it's not gonna look good in the process way. But again, I didn't get it, or I know finance didn't get it. I don't know if we're not in the emails or what. I'm not sure. I get like a day before, 2 days before when there's a meeting.
Marissa, can you make a note to make sure that Dan Martin and Kevin Bova both get invoices or the information they need, and at the same time, the committee members do?
Okay.
Yeah, I'd appreciate that. So we eliminate this this type of situation. We want to get us in any kind of trouble with the state over the steep grant. So, okay. So I have a motion to authorize a demolition expenditure up to $7,500 as a change order for Wiles and Associates. Do we have a second?
I second Steve Lemoyne.
Okay. Is there any discussion by the committee members, having heard Dan Martin and Kevin's explanation? Okay, hearing none, then we'll go to a vote. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Are there any opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, therefore the motion carries. Thank you. The next item on the agenda is another authorization request, and that is for the asbestos and lead inspection done by Brooks Environmental Consultants to a maximum of $1,500. I make a motion that we approve that. Do we have a second?
Mary Beth, second.
Mary Beth, second. Do we have any discussion about that? That's the testing that was done for the building that wasn't done at the same time that the exterior of the building, the grounds around the building was done. Okay, if there are no questions, we'll go to a vote. All those in favor of authorizing the an expenditure up to $1,500 signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Okay. The reason I'm kind of rushing, for those of you who don't know, that two of our members, Steve Lemoyne and Dawn Cantafio, have to be on a special town council meeting at 7:30 this evening. I didn't mean to rush this through, but have to respect that their number one priority is on the town council, so we have to get through it. So, and I appreciate both of them for making the effort to come on. Thank you. Is there any other business to come before the committee?
No.
I have two items. One is today is Marissa's birthday, and I think we should all join in wishing her a very happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Thank
birthday.
you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome. And the next,
Kevin told me that he mentioned it to you. I didn't think you remembered.
You better take you out to dinner tonight.
yeah, he's supposed to take you out. That's the other reason we're rushing through, so we can take you out for a nice dinner.
Oh, yeah. Well, we tabled that to the weekend just so I could do this meeting.
Oh,
Oh,
you're a sweetheart. You could have said something, you know.
No, that's okay.
And the next item is to everybody on this committee. I want to thank you once again for all your support, your good work, and your interest in the project, and to wish you all a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, as the case may be, and look forward to getting this project further ahead in the upcoming year. So thank you all for being on board with us. So
Thank you.
is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved, Dawn Contapio.
Second?
Second,
Second.
Mary Beth.
All right. All in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Okay. Thank you. Everybody have a great holiday.
Happy holidays,
Happy
everyone.
holiday.
Holiday.
Everybody.